Monica talks about her and Brandy putting their differences aside to create the Moya's Mind tour.
The gratefulness for both of us is just massive. Every city has been love. Every city has been real. Topaz, Spice, the show was amazing. I still have no voice from singing so loud. I love that for us. Sing with us, real loud. Can't wait to see the show in Jersey. I have some art. Kudos to the level of professionalism, honey. That show was on time. Oh yeah, now this show be on time. This show we are on time. What is that? Curvy, Jersey. Let's Go residency in Vegas. So basically, my good sis is manifesting that. It's not already set up. It's something she wants to do, and I've enjoyed doing the tour so much. Here's the thing about me. I really don't go anywhere I don't feel loved, appreciated, respected, and joy when I'm present there. I don't go. By God's grace, I don't have to go. And I have the kind of support from my mom and my family, and especially the kind of man I have. If it doesn't make sense in here, I don't go. So the whole idea that like it's not real with she and I can explain here best that what I meant when I was saying early on, how many children do I have? When they were asking me early on to do the tour, or people were bringing the tour up, I was repeatedly saying, let Brandy and I talk. And the reason I was saying that is because this tour actually was an idea way long time ago. Even before Versus, people have wanted this, brought this up. They would try to put together shows and sneak and have Brandy and I on the bill, maybe not tell the other one, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, all that's needed, because we're adult women that clearly have love and admiration for each other. We just need to talk. And I'm a firm believer in that. Anybody that's close to me will tell you that I'm a big communicator. Now, what I don't do, I don't tell other people's business. But I can always tell you how I feel, what I desire, what I love, what I want. And I can also be accountable for what I may have done in whatever situation. And it's no different with Brandy and I. So my thing was, let us talk. And as you see, as soon as she and I sat down, here we are. Because there were a lot of things that the other one didn't know. I don't think people really understand that back in those days, there were a lot of people around and there were big labels around. She and I weren't on the same label or anything like that. So we were literally kind of forced in spaces at different times. And I'm giving this clarity to explain that what you see with me is what you get. What you see with me, it is real, and it has a level of sincerity that is immovable, because period, point blank, if I didn't want to be here, I wouldn't. And if I had any ill will towards her, I absolutely love not only her voice, like, come on now, we already know the voice is one of one. And we know, I always say that we complement each other in this really special way, because it is energy that comes from me that is different than hers. And they go, they go hand in hand. Like, you don't even have to force them to fit. So the reality is that us having the proper conversations and consistently communicating made all of this easy, which means anything else is possible, whether it's other countries, whether it's residencies, whatever it is, when she throws it out to manifest things, because there's so much power in the tongue and in the mind and what you believe and what you speak. Most of the people that speak negatively, they have extremely negative lives. So if you pay attention to how we move, she's speaking everything that she wants to see manifest itself. And me, I'm supporting it and I'm speaking it. I'm praying over it. We're having conversations you see and that you don't see. And this is just how it's supposed to be and how it was supposed to be done. It didn't need to be other people creating their idea of what we should do. Because at this big age, we know exactly what we need to be doing. And walking in our purpose it has a level of gratification on the inside that I may not be able to properly verbalize. So I wanted to say, so many of you have been asking me about residency, Canada, overseas, anything that they bring us, we will sit and talk about, and then we'll decide. And all I can say to the promoters and stuff is, in the words of the very famous DJ Khaled, yesterday's price is not today's price. Today's price, yesterday's price is not today's price. The damn show ain't tomorrow's. I had to make sure I got it right, because that ain't my saying. I'm just borrowing it, but I'm just telling you, because we really are out here giving it our all, and the love that you guys give us back, I am so grateful. Tina, Val, and Marie, Mo, you not sleepy, child? No. You got to understand, I'm more awake at these hours than I am the other hours, because these are the times that we record. These are the times that we go back and we talk about everything that happened tonight, if we want to change something or do something differently, or what's happening in the next city. These are our hours. And I just wanted to take a minute to jump on and tell you guys thank you. I don't think I've been live in a month of Sundays. What does it say? Raw said so. 5 shows down. Oh, Raul, yes. Day 1. That was a day 1. Can't wait to see you in Atlanta. Atlanta is December 4th. Any update on your vocal health? How are you feeling? Oh, thank you, Rob. My vocal health, it is such an interesting thing. The whole paralysis of my right cord, it was a bit shocking, because I did not know what had been happening for so much time. So I want to thank Dr. Renee Gupta for fighting the good fight to help me figure it out. But this isn't a new issue. It has been, which was why I sounded like I did for so long. And with great respect to myself and the art, I'm very honest about what it was versus what it is. The progress you hear is a whole lot of hard work. It's a whole lot. There's a lot more that I have to do. If you notice, some nights I just kind of stay in the pocket. Some nights are still better than others. And I'm so grateful to Nick for coming in and doing the physical therapy with me consistently, nonstop. I was doing it at some of the most ridiculous hours, because some days, I really would feel slightly defeated. And then I would have to say, who are you? Whose are you? You already know the answer to that, so get up. And that's just what it was. So I'm just continuing on that path. And then after this tour, for a month, I'll just work with him and my doctors, Dr. Gupta and Nick, and get even better, so that I can, attempt to do even more as we move forward, and just make sure it continuously gets better. It's only painful if I push too hard for too long, but learning the skill of working with the injury, it's almost like an athlete. You can't just play with a torn Achilles or something of that nature or that magnitude. And I understood what it was going to take from me by watching my son. When he has something happen or anything like that, which is really rare for him, the way he works at recovery, I understood the same thing would be needed. So, you say Brooklyn is ready. So are we. So are we. Would you do a song with Chris Brown? Who asked that?
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, Sweet Blackberry Molasses. Oh, I used to love this song called Blackberry Molasses. But hell yeah. Like, Chris, first of all, I have never asked him to do a song or anything like that. I have just always wanted him to know that not everybody that loves him wants something from him. I really do just flat out love Chris and feel like he is the greatest entertainer that is left here on earth with us. There were many before him. He is just one of one. I call him Chris Make Everything Better Brown, because just the sound of his voice or his harmonies or anything just instantly makes shit better. I don't give a damn whose song it is. He make it better. And I've always felt like that. I saw him one time. He was working with Polo at a studio. And this was back during the time that, a lot was going on. And he and I had a chance to have a conversation where he already knows that. He knows how I feel about him. He knows that my love for him is not, it's not wavering or fleeting. Chris knows that I absolutely support him, good, bad, or indifferent. No matter what, I'm in his corner. And so I've never ever talked to him about music or doing music with me. But of course, if he ever asked me that, it would be done probably the same night, because he is Chris Make It Better the Brown. Like what? I don't even know what kind of, if that was a real question. But yeah, of course, if he asked. But when I go, I'm there a lot of the times. I might not share it, but when I go, it's really in support of him, because sometimes once people reach a level of that kind of success, they don't know why people are there, and people are always just looking for something. I ain't looking for nothing. Never was and never will be. It is a sincere love, like that big sister, even if it ain't always sunny, we'll stand in the rain together kind of love. And that's just what it is. And he got a support system. Number one, any team my man is on is a team that's going to stand strong and firm. His friends, whom I love, they in the trenches with him. And if you see, it's the same crew. It's just, I don't know. He's exactly where he's supposed to be. It was written. His destiny was determined by God himself. And he is just living out his purpose. So to answer your question, yes, but I gave you that backstory just to know it ain't always work for me when I love somebody. And I don't have to sit around you every day or talk to you on the phone to love you. You know, I can love you because I see a lot of other people's love for you isn't real. Or not saying that in his case, but I'm saying how my heart connects is just different than most people.
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.